Will, I'm the manager of the Pulse, and we're here at the Indiana State Fair with junior heifer judge Wes Hudson. We've got a few questions for him. What traits do you feel are the most important in junior breeding heifers?
Well, in any heifers, one of the most important traits is longevity and reproduction traits, and along with that, you'll have cattle. To have that, they'll have to be structurally sound from the ground up. Good size foot, to flexibility from the dew claw. First of all, down the ground, a little angle right there is one of the first things you should look at, and maybe before that is foot size, and make sure they have a foundation underneath them to take them where they need to go. And then you look for cattle and structure that are flexible, flat jointed cattle, and the joints have longevity. Round bone cattle, round bone hogs, whatever it might be, don't have longevity. Don't have as much longevity as cattle that are flat in their joints. And then to have muscle, okay, because we are in the beef business, but have a softness to that and depth because they are ruminant animals that are designed by God to go out and convert forage, which is our grass, our natural resource, which is actually free to us at some point, to go out and convert that into pounds, whether it be into the calf for milk, okay, or later on as their weans, especially grass-fed beef, to go out and do that. In order to go out and promote on grass or to grow and gain on grass, they have to have a lot of middle on because they're three-stomach animals, you know, ruminants. So those are the things we look for: structural soundness, reproductive longevity, along with some udder development in those females.
Gotcha. Okay. What advice would you give to a first-time state fair exhibitor as they start their 4-H show career?
Well, as they start their 4-H, to get in a 4-H group, a beef group, first of all, to get the education. If they're not raised on the farm, some 4-H, that's what's good about it. Some of them might not be raised like you and I were, have the advantage of being around their family raising cattle. I was very privileged to do that. So you need to get in a 4-H group where your leaders have resources to education, about reproduction, about what breed you want, what fits their situation, where they're raised, what they need to be showing, what's most feasible for them, and just get educated on the fact as you start out, and then be around those leaders, and then hopefully they connect them with some people, with some breeders that are in the business, that have integrity, and that have been breeding cattle for a few years, and see what works for them. And there's all kinds of us out there that will help youngsters, especially if they reach out to us. And I would just tie myself, as I did and as you did, around people that are successful, because success leaves clues. So in the cattle business, as a 4-H young person, tie yourself and get to those people that have been successful breeding and raising cattle, not necessarily just showing, but breeding and raising cattle, and usually leads to success in the show ring.
Okay, last one. What 3 things can you attribute your success to?
Well, the first thing is God, as I said out there, and I don't mean to overstate that or make it religion, because it's not about religion. Religion actually helps send you to hell. It's about believing in Jesus Christ. But God has given me, I was born into a family, the 3rd and 4th generation that are godly people who believe in Jesus Christ. And the Word says it will affect you to the 3rd and 4th generation. And that's what it's done. So my success started there. And then He gave me natural ability to look at livestock. You know, you might have heard me quote out there. My granddad once told me, says, you either got that or you don't. Now, you can learn it, but if you've got it, you hone in on it. So I have to attribute it to that and my family, my dad, my granddad, and first of all, God. And then I tied myself to people that were very successful, and I've been blessed that a lot of people took interest in me, and I was shown the way. Before we had Sullivan schools where we show people how to, what they call them, universities, stock show you, we didn't have those. I'm really old, doesn't it? So we had to tie ourselves to some of the best fitters in the world, like Teddy Morgan, Arlo Jensen, lots and lots of them here in Indiana. We had to be around those people, and if they took interest, they'd tell you, but mainly you learn by watching, okay? And that's what I did. I just watched what successful people did and tried to emulate that, along with the God-given ability He's given me.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking time to do this interview today. We hope you guys catch us this summer on the State Fair Run.